have new shit, but like Jim, like the Trump stuff, like what do you do? Like where do you stop? Do you even do it? Like it's such a beach ball. I do too. It's such a beach ball coming in. It's like what? It's so crazy. It's easy.
What
and
do you
hard
joke
to
about
write.
his hair, right?
I really go. I open up and I go, "Oh, careful! The president might fire everybody." They
so
laugh.
Funny. It's really funny.
Like what do you? It's almost like it's hard and easy to write that.
Yeah, everything has been exhausted with it. It's like there's what new angle are you going to get off of Donald Trump?
No, I don't kill him on stage. Like I make fun of him a little bit and some of the stuff he said, but I also say that I don't hate him, and then people should, if you're going to hate him for the right reasons. And I try to call out a little of the bullshit in the anti-Trump stuff. Like I think a lot of it is just they think they're supposed to. So I do it that way.
I mean, it literally is, and that's ballsy too because I do it the same way. But I think it really costs people work. Like that's the thing that pisses me off so much is the hypocrisy of like it costs people work, acting jobs. It's just saying you kind of like them. You know?
I've seen people just back away in fear from a conversation.
Right.
On my show, comics will come on or somebody and be like,
I hate that.
I'm not gonna talk about that.
Why not?
Because they're petrified.
Right.
Yeah, like I can't even blame them though.
Yeah.
Like, because it really does fucking happen.
Man up, but you're right too. If you're just an actor, not a comic who could create work, it's a legitimate concern. You know.
Yeah, for actors it's hard. We talked about this. Who do we have in when we talked about the acting? Fucking Steve Gutenberg was in yesterday.
Yes.
And it's just
big piece of his.
Well, quite frankly, no matter who's president, it's going to be hard for him to get.
I hear he has a big, juicy, heavy cock. I hope I didn't say that too gay.
He does. Him and Jack Warden took a schwitz together, and they did the old joke, like I'm sorry. I look like Foster Brooks.
Your water has so much ice in it.
I like it cold. Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
So supposedly Jack Warden and him were at the Friars Club, Gutenberg, and the Gutenberg did the joke where let's see who's longer, and he said, "I'm only going to pull out enough to win."
He told that story, but it was about Milton Berle. The true story is Jackie Gleason said that to Milton Berle.
He did the same joke, but Jackie Gleason was not in the contest.
No, he said that to Milton Berle. Milty, I heard he said Milty just pull out enough to win, and I believe it because he was like a guy's guy, Jackie Gleason.
Oh yeah,
he didn't want fucking broads around. Like he wanted to just hang with the boys and smoke.
Probably hadn't seen his cock since the 40s.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true.
He probably was like, fuck.
It was with Foster. It was with the guy from F Troop. That contest.
Oh, that guy. Yeah,
Do you know I just met him? I went to the Gilbert screening. I did an interview, and your fucking finishing show business when you get cut out of the Gilbert documentary interview.
Yeah, I was there too. Larry Storch.
Larry Storch.
But you mean the other guy?
Yeah, no, it's not. It's the other guy.
Yeah. The other guy had a huge dick.
Forrest something.
Bob Crane.
Yeah.
No, he was from Hogan's Heroes.
The two Indians.
Bob Crane from Hogan's Heroes did. Remember, he would film himself having
really?
sex.
Bob Crane had a big dick?
Yeah.
I thought he just was a perverted motherfucker.
No, he had a big cock, and he would film himself fucking girls, and he got killed in some weird circumstances.
He had a tripod, I know that.
Yeah, he was beaten to death with a tripod.
By his partner, the guy who used to, go and get the girls with.
Do you know how awkward it is to hold a tripod and beat someone to death? It fucking keeps folding on your hands.
Well, first of all, if being on Hogan's Heroes is not enough excitement for you.
Right. Just think, though, like what he would have thought of today, where you just hold your phone up and take video.
God.
Like he had to break out equipment like a production was going on.
He beat Scott Peterson today.
Yeah.
He was what a weirdo. Like I read,
he was a weird guy.
Autofocus is a good job by Greg Kinnear, and I guess Willem Dafoe plays the other guy. But some of the creepiest scenes I've ever seen in my life, like how bad do you want an Oscar, Greg Kinnear? He just starts jerking off. This is really hot, and I'm going no. I'd say to the director, no, I quit. I quit.
I can't.
He was actually doing it.
Yeah, he would go in there and he's like, this is really hot, and Willem Dafoe. You can almost see Willem Dafoe, the guy who did anything, going, I don't want this part.
Yeah, this is too creepy.
Yeah, that's.
If Willem Dafoe is saying it's too creepy, that's fucking creepy.
I did this awful, shitty movie called Boat Trip with Will Ferrell and Cuba Gooding, and we shot in Cologne, Germany, because of money. And there was a scene. Me and Will Ferrell play gay guys.
Cologne, Germany. It smells good there.
Oh, Chip.
We exhausted
Hold
that
on.
show. And I said to the director, they were going to be 20 grand for the day. And at the end it says, Artie kisses, Will and Artie kiss on the lips. And I said to the director, listen, don't waste your time. I have Italian uncles. I'm not kissing any guy. I pulled the Kevin Hart. And
Kevin Hart, what's that?
Kevin Hart said he would never kiss again. Like almost got into a fist fight with the director for making him kiss a guy.
Really?
And I have that same homophobia. So I said I got no problem with anybody, but I'm not going to kiss Will, and I know Will will do anything. So don't get me over to fucking Cologne, Germany, with 2 layovers, and give me 20 G's and expect me to do it. We go to Cologne, Germany. I got a layover. I'm on the Autobahn with Vivica Fox and her gay assistant, who made me hate gay people more. You got a man! You got a man! Oh. Just the 2 of us on the Autobahn. We get there, and sure enough, it comes time for the scene. He goes, "You're going to do it, right?" I said, "I told you."
Oh, shit.
I said, "I'm a guinea from Jersey. I'm not kissing him on the lips." So Will, for an hour and a half, is on camera trying to kiss me on the lips. And he's pulling me towards him. And the film is going... They're wasting film. And finally, they let him kiss me on the cheek. And at the last second, he got me on the lips. And
that's a fucking hot story, dude.
Yeah, but
am I the only cock that's not soft in this room right now?
But thank God there was an intern in the shot and they couldn't use it.
Wow, there you go.
I said that's karma.
Do you know Will Smith said he regretted? I think he said in 6 Degrees Separation he wouldn't kiss the other actor, and he said that was one of his regrets that he wished he had.
He agreed to suck in the movie. I'm kidding. He's a very good actor.
That was a good movie. I got bilked one time by someone who said they were Sidney Poitier's son.
No.
Come on. You?
He's kidding.
I'm kidding. I'm just being cute.
Oh, I got
It's funny,
you.
someone says that, and you look up and you realize who said it. He's kidding.
Because he does get bilked by people that say they're other people.
What a good move, though. A great move, because you're playing on that, like, rich white people guilt and, like, you know. And he was always the black guy to go to. Like, well, I'd like Sidney Poitier. The question was always, would you want your daughter to marry Charles Manson or Sidney Poitier? And I go, of course, Sidney Poitier. So that was what a great fucking move on a con man's part.
That was a great movie, too. And who was that? Stockard Channing and Donald Sutherland were in that?
Right, yeah.
Jesus.
Stockard Channing right before she started to look like a wallet.
I really bought her as a high school student in Greece.
Yeah, really.
You can buy her now.
Yeah. Hey, don't give me a kiss, Kinnicky. I'm in menopause.
What a great reference. I actually stopped laughing to say great reference. I became Steve Allen. Kinnicky. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, she was a little too. But then again, Olivia Newton-John was in her fucking 30s.
Yeah, but she...
Now she looks like she was born in the 30s. What happened to her, actually? She got some disease, like Crohn's disease or something.
She had breast cancer.
Yeah.
I don't know if
What
she's
are you
still
gonna
fucked
do?
up.
So I'm glad I made fun of her for
I think... No, I've seen her in interviews recently. She's still around.
Yeah, she still looks... You know.
Good.
Did they find her husband who disappeared or some shit? Like,
yeah,
tried to...
she had some crazy... But you know, the weird thing, John Travolta is equally attracted to her now as he was then.
Yeah. Exactly. He actually jerks off thinking about her husband like this. Poor Johnny T. Hey, you want to work out together? Yeah, it's good. It's 3 o'clock in the morning in fucking Dallas. That doesn't seem fishy. Sit in the steam room with the guy from fucking Greece.
Holy fuck.
You know, like you're not chasing pussy if you have time to put a pilot uniform on and land the 737 in your backyard.
Did you ever theorize that he liked that plane because you could have a co-pilot and then you could also put it on and then do whatever you want for a little while and no one would know?
Like, if you're the only 2 people on a plane at 35,000 feet, pretty secure. You could suck each other off.
Exactly.
I'm guessing a co-pilot too.
Reading the words, my cock will fall down. Put my cock in your mouth before putting it in a child's mouth.
What a great setup, though, man. If you got to fuck it, well, you just take someone on the plane before you take off.
We're really going into this.
Sure, why not?
Snakes on a plane took less time to figure out.
Jimmy's fan fiction over here.
Yeah, what things you do on a plane when you don't want everyone to know.
How to fuck John Travolta on a plane.
He is so bad at in movies.
Like pretending not to be gay.
I remember Patrice talking about his big comeback. Like Pulp Fiction was his comeback.
Right.
And it's like it wasn't a comeback. It was the only good movie he made.
Yeah.
Like everything he's done since then and before them then kind of sucked.
That's a good point. Like comeback. Usually those guys are making good movies. Like, you're like, how could Look Who's Talking To not get me something?
Yeah.
And they're right. He got offered. A guy like Tarantino comes along who's into nostalgia.
Yeah.
And gives him a part, you know.
And then he pumped out after that just fucking shit. That stupid Scientology movie.
And pump checks into his bank account. It's a shame, but
Pump cum in his ass.
Yeah, no, you're right. Like those movies, like Phenomenal, Michael. Like, come on, like chicks want to go see it. Like, oh,
yeah, chick movies and
What
stuff.
else has he done since Pulp Fiction? I mean,
there was,
Michael?
you know what he was good in? Get Shorty. He was really good.
Get Shorty.
Yeah.
That was kind of a cool role.
Remember
Yeah.
when he was Michael the Angel?
Oh, the angel.
Michael, yeah,
of
yeah,
course. Ugh.
what's that about?
He's an angel.
You know enough.
Yeah,
That's
that's all you really need to know. And then, of course, my favorite of all time, Face Off.
You
Which,
know what? The technology is good, but I love the interviews for that are so funny because fucking Nicolas Cage is so mad that he set up a great character for him to mimic. And Travolta's getting all the accolades, and like you could tell the egos of actors. Cage is really mad in the interviews. Well, I mean, I gave him he gave me nothing.
oh, shit.
Like, I mean, he really was pissed off about it.
It's like double bad because it's Travolta acting like Nick Cage.
But
so it's like it's
Yeah.
bad cubed or squared.
And you think he's gonna fuck his daughter, and then like that gets creepy.
and but doesn't he fuck the wife or something?
How about Travolta in the read-throughs for the script? Can we make it his son?
But it doesn't fit the character. No, it would. He's evil.
Right,
Yeah.
he's terrible.
That's to digress. That's what John got pissed off. Stuttering John auditioning. He got really mad at me and Fred auditioning for the Tonight Show. They gave him celebrities to introduce. Okay, one's Nicolas Cage. He says the N-word in his audition for the night because he can't pronounce Nicholas. He says, Nicolas Cage.
Nicholas.
And he submits it. He submits that. Like,
shit.
the N-word is in the...
Oh, my God.
He's got a speech impediment. He gets the single most coveted voiceover job in the history of television.
Yeah.
And he doesn't think that we can't goof on that. He says Nicolas Cage.
Did he stutter in the intros or no? I don't remember.
No, not on Leno's TV show, really.
Well, it's clear they had to retake him.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes. And he made him a writer, which was just a gimme thing.
I used to see him when I'd go out there and do on a show. I'd always bump into John.
Yeah, you were doing that all the time.
Nice guy, but, and we were really good friends, but he would give it, but he couldn't take it. That was the problem. You know?
Yeah, you got to realize when you fuck up or you do something crazy, like your friends are going to goof on it. It's part of it.
Right.
We make fun of Keith Robinson's stroke and he doesn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. What are you going to do?
But that's it, like busting balls and fucking
It's a lost
goofing
art.
on your friends
it's
and
a
everything.
Lost art.
Yeah.
That table at the cellar is so. It's like Yankee Stadium has a crate and barrel. You can actually have wedding showers at the 7th inning stretch. It's like, call it fucking Pepsi Field. You know, the cellar table should just be like, okay. It's a guy code table.
Oh, God.
Yeah, there's not the same venom that they used to be.
Someone said the other day on my show, they were saying that this girl was angry because she wasn't getting support in the stand-up comic community. And I'm like, could you imagine?
Yeah, with the word community.
That there's a stand-up comic community.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I
don't make
saw the
fun of
whole
our
thing.
own.
They never actually go on stage. It's all just sitting around talking about how they're comics and who's good and bad and judging everything. But they never actually get up because they have nothing.
I've never been wanted to be, if I'm in it, I want to be kicked out.
Right. Community.
What are you doing on the next season of Crashing?
Well,
said you're on it.
you should tweet the community. I know. I've been like again. I was in 5 of 8 last year. I think I'm in 6 of 8 this year. So
Oh, okay, great.
It's actually Apatow is feeding off what other people have found. Like I'll write my own loser stuff. You just have to watch my life. I start shooting next week. And we're gonna do. It's like the Jen has been very good to me and patient.
6 episodes. Amazing.
Yeah, so we just continue with me trying to toughen up Pete, and he tries to save me with like interventions and stuff.
I was so pissed off at Crashing because I read Apatow's tweets and everything. I'm like, fucking guy. It's just like
again, I'm not political. He never brings that up, and I don't really care if the guy gave me a job.
But I'm like, fuck this, fuck that show, fuck that. And then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna watch it.
He hires everybody. Me and Jimmy had
I watched the fucking thing.
Yes.
and
it was cool having me and
so
you on
fucking
screen.
good.
No,
I was
mad. Did you like the show?
I loved it.
Yeah, it's
I
really
watched
good.
the whole thing. Like I watched it all in a night, one night, and I'm like, motherfucker, I wanted to not like this because I was so mad at Judd's like bullshit on Twitter. But
well,
what are you gonna do?
Twitter's a dangerous in every way. But
Oh, really? Is it?
Unless
It took me 3 years to get back in this seat.
But what's cool is like he did, like what Judd did is like it's cool that me and you have a scene together in a show.
Yeah.
And me and Attell have the same kind of thing. That part is fun, and Judd is very cognizant of that. He lets us, but I have he just lets it's a guy with power.
Yeah.
And I've been on. He's got 4 cameras rolling, all 35 millimeter. They never stop. They shoot it like a play. So you see the difference. The difference between a guy in Hoboken who gets money from the Russian mafia to do a film, and and a guy with power, and they give him money. And executives on the set not allowed to talk.
Wow.
And that's I've never been involved with something like that before.
That was a fun scene. I'd love to do another Art if you could make it happen.
No, but you riffing at noon at a strip club and showing that, and Pete is really good.
I love Pete.
Yeah, about the fact that like when comics that are peers of all of the community.
The community,
the older community now. He sort of lays back and you guys do your thing. It was fun. But
that's awesome.
That was so much fun. I mean, I'd love to do it again if you have any influence over there at Crashing.
Well, guess what? There is a part. No, he's from it. He's from a very different part of stand-up, like that you don't know. You realize there's 40,000 guys that you never heard of who are comics.
Who, Judd? You mean
like
or Pete?
Largo?
Oh,
that
yeah.
Largo scene. There's a lot of guys. I've been a comedian for 30 years. I never heard of a guy who's got like 8 specials coming out.
Yeah, 600,000 Twitter followers. You're like, there's a whole nother world that I'm not familiar with.
Yeah.
So he's part of that too. And it's fun because to a mainstream show like that coming along and falling in your lap. I got some blood work back, and it's going to be good for the last hurrah.
How was your blood work? Are you all right?
I don't know. I gave a urine sample that had a worm in it from a tequila. No, I lucked out, man. I got my liver enzymes when I went in. It was like crazy. And my cholesterol level was Babe Ruth's lifetime slugging percentage. The doctor was a sports fan. Everything went down in a day. So this operation I just had, I'm going to be healthier, he said. You're going to feel better. And you just got to stop abusing yourself, but not verbally.
Do you ever think of it though? Like, do you ever think like, all right, man, I've taken a lot of shots across the bow. I know I have.
I know.
But do you ever think of it like, man, I just gotta fucking one day just go fuck it, I'm done doing all that stuff and like just kind of move forward?
Yeah. It's just funny when I've been in 3 relationships that were 5 years apiece, and you think that's gonna work until these bitches make you choose between heroin and them. No, I don't know. I think that's going to save me, and then it doesn't because it's the wrong person. I don't know. I have not figured it out. I have not figured out life clearly.
Yeah.
And
I don't think a person can save you from anything.
Right.
I do like
another. Maybe temporarily you might get your shit together because you want to keep fucking her.
A lot of my buddies are like, who went the way I would have went if I didn't get lucky working construction. They're trying to take me down with these young girls. Oh, you guys don't like the same movies. What are you going to talk about? And I go, listen, Anthony, I'll make you a deal. I have a lot of Anthony friends. I said,
I have none.
I said, I'll make you a deal. I'll talk about Animal House with you, and I'll fuck her.
Oh my God, that's so true.
All I have is comedy in a way, and like that older guy says in Punchline, I'm in love with the lady comedy.
Yeah. That's the worst line ever.
It is because he's crying.
Yeah.
But part of me is afraid if I get better, I'm not even gonna have that. Like I'm just gonna be an annoying guy telling you not, drinking's a dead end street.
No, you know what? I understand that. You think that all of a sudden the demons make us funnier, like without them,
right.
I'm not me as a comedian. If I stop fucking doing all this sexual shit. But it's not true. It's almost like that stuff blocks. Even though I've used it to be funny and you've used it, that stuff blocks.
But I don't think what you do uses. I think you're just saying, look, I'm being honest about my life. And I mean, look, Jim, what you do, there's a lot of people who would make that not funny. You're a funny guy. You're a funny guy. You're able to make crazy shit funny. That's a talent,
Well, I don't want to be too funny. That's why I, keep drinking.
Wow, goal achieved.
Right.
Yeah, you could have made an exception to the rule here today.
Right. Hard to drink in the morning.
It is?
You just open the bottle. It's just as easy. When we were doing afternoons at NEW, I would have a couple of beers behind the monitor.
Why not? What are you fixing airplane brakes?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's like, come on, man.
Yeah, and then when we went to mornings, I really did have this kind of a. Can I even do radio without? I wasn't getting fallen down drunk, but a little buzz.
It's hard.
Was nice.
The man
and it's
was hard. Yeah.
But then got into it, and it was what it was. It was. We had a great time. But I thought
I could get drunk at 7 a.m.
Oh God, yeah, that was even me at some. I can't fucking get drunk in the morning. Can't do it.
And then you realize it's like life is all for everything. Like, if you get success in this business and you're drinking on the job, everything a guidance counselor told you is wrong. And you go, if I have a kid, what am I going to tell him? The reason you're in private school is I got drunk on the fucking air.
Yeah. I'm a high school dropout, and I would come in and talk about being pissed on the next morning. Yeah. No one ever told me that's going to make you a lot of money.
Here's your Manhattan apartment.
but here is the difference. Like, there's a lot of people who would really not make that funny.
You know those Chuck Berry tapes? I've jacked off to it. All right, here's a check, Mr.
Here
Norton.
you go, Miss Norton. Brilliant.
I would combine the two. I would show my 8-year-old kid Chuck Berry pissing in a chick's mouth and going, that guy wrote Johnny B.
We have to.
Rampage.
And we're way over now. But what happens is we are replaying in the afternoon. So people hearing this in the afternoon are hearing everything, and then we're going to replay it Monday morning too. This is going to get a lot of play.
Also, you know how pissed people are hearing us going.
Yes.
We do this for a living. They're at Starbucks trying to be this, and it's costing them money.
Yeah.
This is a privilege.
Yeah.
The microphone.
That was so fucking
The
funny.
microphone falls off.
He goes, this is a privilege. The mic falls right out of the mic
It was a
stand.
mic drop.
I want to bring the room down a little.
So I guess we'll give these plugs out again.
My mic fell out of my second chin. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Artie Lange, August 3 through 5 at Caroline's. 212-757-4100.
It's the best club, man.
It's fucking amazing. He's going to be in Verona, New York. Tarrytown, dude, that gig is amazing. I've done that gig. In Fairfield, Connecticut, and also in Munhall, Pennsylvania, whatever it's called.
Right.
Just go to Artie's website, which is artiequitter.com. And of course, a very special day for us here because the great
Really
Anthony
great.
Cumia
Finally
back in studio.
Oh, yes.
And we'll be
3
coming
years.
back
What
in
a treat.
It
It is.
It's as happy as I've ever been with seeing you walk
It was
down the
so
fucking
awesome.
hallway.
Just after 3 years of being a persona non grata here, it was kind of nice to come in and do the show. I love it.
And we will make sure that there are guests that you want to come in with, and we will make sure that you will no longer be excluded from that. We'll make sure that you're booked on the same day as other
Fun.
people.
I'm right down the road.
Yeah.
Love it.
And, go to jimnorton.com, and the new Chip podcast comes out Sunday night.
That's funny stuff,
So
buddy.
much fun.
That's funny stuff.
We just
man.
did one last
thanks.
night. It was goddamn hilarious.
It's barbarism.
Yeah, it was really. There were some jokes in there that are just evil.
Yeah.
It's a fun gig.
This is the most fun I've had in a long time. Sam, this was
Great.
fucking
It's awesome.
incredible.
Yeah, congrats,
awesome.
guys.
Yeah, Sammy
So
Roberts over there.
congrats.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, very cool.
And listen, we will see you guys. Check Anthony out on compoundmedia.com.
That's
Join
it.
up. I'm a member. I don't have to pay, and I still pay because I
I
love
pay
it.
as well, actually.
Thank you, sir.
I've paid since day one.
Whoa, day one subscriber.
Day one.
I like
And
it.
listen, drinking's a dead end street.
That's true. That was Artie's forehead hitting the fucking table.
And with that,
We will see you guys Monday.
Yes.
I love you so much, Anthony.
Yes,
So much. I'm
thank
so
you,
happy.
people.
We will be back Monday.
See you later, guys.